Am I the only one who struggles with the thought of nobody can raise my son like I can? Somebody is going to do it wrong or screw it up. If not, stick around. One of the things I know that I constantly struggle with is that overprotective nature and desire for my son, and this sense that my wife and I are the only ones who can raise him the way he needs to be raised. I think that some of that comes out of a truth in the way that each and every parent is given a responsibility to raise their child. But this also comes out of an idea of pride that nobody else has knowledge or understanding or ability to be able to help raise our kid and train and teach our child. Who am I kidding? People have done this before I have. I'm still pretty spanking new to this parenting game. So what would make me think that I'm the only one? I was reminded this morning about Jesus as the Good Shepherd. A shepherd is someone who cares for, who corrals, who directs, who disciplines, who protects, who loves and cares for their flock. Isn't that such a good picture of who we are as parents, shepherds? One of the things I have to acknowledge in this, though, is Christ is the perfect shepherd. He's the good shepherd. I'm to be a shepherd, but I'm a failed shepherd. The sooner I come to acknowledge that, the better. I'm a disobedient, sinful human in need of saving. And so for me to think that only my wife and I can raise our son the way that is intended to be is in a way to state that I'm perfect, that we're perfect. No, not at all. The only one who is perfect is the Good Shepherd, is Jesus. And the beautiful thing is we have the opportunity to follow after the Good Shepherd, to heed his call, to hear his voice, to listen. And in following after the voice of the Good Shepherd, will we understand what it looks like to direct, to teach, to shepherd our son. And you know what? Others have heard the voice of the shepherd, the Good Shepherd. And when they parent, there may be specific things meant for their child, but there are pieces that are good and okay for my child that I may not have known, I may not even realize right now. I think as parents, we need to acknowledge this. We need to have some peace with this. We think we're the only ones who can do things right for our kid. And we have to fly in like a helicopter. We have to mow the lawn in front of them so they never walk through the weeds. You know what? No, they need to face a little bit of hardship in life. They also need to face a little bit of different from others around us. You're not always going to be there 100% for your child. And that's okay. We're to be there 100%. In the 97% that we can be. In the pieces that we can't be, as an imperfect, not all present person, we need to trust in the Good Shepherd, lean into the Good Shepherd, and train up our child to know the voice of the Good Shepherd, so that in those times that we're unable to provide in the way that we think is best fit for our child, we can trust that the Good Shepherd is in control, that he is sovereign, that he is directing, he is leading, all in his love for us and for our child. In that, we can know that he is glorified, he is honored, that we're being faithful. Be encouraged by that today. Trusting that the Good Shepherd, his voice, is calling you and your child, that listening to that voice is what leads us to where we need to be, to the parenting that needs to be happening for our child, and to the peace of mind and of heart that you can have in knowing that you're being the best shepherd you can be. Sometimes being the best shepherd is to step back, let the sheep wallow through the mire a little. They'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just place it and surrender it in the hands of the Good Shepherd. If you'd like to see when new content comes out, be sure to hit that sub button, drop a like, even throw a comment on. Tell me what you think. Give me some thoughts. Would love to be interacting with you. Be sure to stop by and see me Mondays and Fridays, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Would love to meet and hang out with you, hear questions that you may have. Always remember your identity in Christ, which is you're a unique, unrepeatable, beautiful, and intelligent miracle of God. You're made in his image. You're made with a purpose and a plan. You are loved and have great value. Peace. Hey, so you might want this, my friend. You? Hear the nuts? There is no trying. It's time for a taquito. That sounds more like a guy off of like Sesame Street or something like that.